Sports Life Talk. Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones hold the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, I'm out to the south. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossiping tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin. Let's go.
Sorry, graham crackers down. What's up? What's up? What's up?
I mean, just practicing my body roll to give you a little time to get that out of your
teeth. Hey, that was a good little body roll, though. I was impressed.
All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was eating graham crackers, you know. So welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. It is Wednesday, August 31st, and we here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We here. Now, things might look a little different to y'all.
A little different.
Just a little different, you know. Katie is she's missing in action as usual. You know, she out on PTO.
Every time this that time of the year. It's that time of the year. KD forget where she came from.
I can't talk because I'm gonna be out in like 3 weeks myself. So.
I think she's visiting Jim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a work trip. Okay, girl. Bet you working over there. Anyway, I don't know if she's listening today.
Well, she's on. She is on.
Huh?
She's on.
Who?
I'm just telling you. Let's go.
Oh, I was like, wait, what am I missing? All right, so let's introduce the Power Rangers. I have to introduce my girl from the H. Dresses in salted pretzels, Miss Elena. How you doing tonight, boo?
What's up? What's up? So happy to be here. It's been too long.
It has.
Ms.Manhattan has been very good and has not jumped ship for a while now. So I'm maybe not sad she's on a little work trip or visiting Jim or whatever she's doing, because I missed you guys.
You get an opportunity to come hang out with us, huh?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yes.
We're going to have to just turn this into a 5 box. Kevin, what the 5 box look like? We're going to have to bring Sweetie Steinman on Wednesday nights, man.
I mean, we've done it before. We've had 5 before, man.
But we told y'all we still working on it. My summer was just crazy, but we got a new product that's coming. I'm telling y'all, when y'all catch this new show that's featuring 3 of, I'm telling y'all, just buckle up because we got some heat coming from Sports Life Talk.
P. Jones, they might get a little preview tonight.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's give it to them. Are you not entertained? Are y'all not entertained? We gonna keep giving y'all this heat.
Pam, Jimmy out there, like, what the hell's going on? But come on.
I didn't because I was yelling downstairs. I'm sorry. All right, B. Jones. How you doing tonight, sir? Mr. Mouth of the South. With your green on. Green's one of my favorite colors. Yes.
You know why I'm wearing green?
Because
we just filmed a You Got Next right before this.
Okay.
And the person, this amazing coach, she came from Eastern Michigan, so I had to rep the green tonight because she was at Eastern Michigan. So I said, you know what?
I thought maybe she was at
throw that green on.
With the
plus, I'm rooting for UNT. Yeah, I'm gonna root for UNT this year. We're gonna send some love. We're gonna send some love and some good juju their way.
All right, awesome. And then we have none other than Mr. Coach Ed Reed. How you doing?
Gemini, you may not believe this, but I missed you.
She was here last week, Kevin.
It's been too long, B. Jones. It's been a whole week. It's been too long.
He lying.
Yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yep. He gonna clown me later on in the show or something.
What, I can't say that I missed Gemini from last
Pam,
week.
check your food. Check your food. Did you eat the pre-show meal that they provided for us, Pam?
I'm gonna do this for Ms.Manhattan.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, look at you. Sweetie Steinman is 100.
Hold up, though. B. Jones, is your wife listening tonight?
I think she is. Why?
Mrs. Jones, if you're in the chat, I need you to drop in because your husband made a promise to me and he put your name on it. And I don't think he told you that
Excuse
he
me?
did it. KT shake his head because he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Excuse me?
You don't remember? You
No, I
remember
don't.
what
I
you said
don't remember.
Your wife was gonna do?
What's she gonna do?
Wow.
What's she gonna do? Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. What's she
No,
gonna do?
make you remember, Jim and I went out to Brooklyn's, and
That's
you
right.
said,
Now I know what we're
and you
referencing.
volunteered your wife to cook.
Now I know what we're referencing. Okay, I'll make sure. I don't know if she in the car. I don't know if she watching though.
Because you asked me, you said you want to go out or you want some home or some
And
home.
you said go out.
I want your wife to cook.
Yep, she said cooking.
And you said, I got you.
You don't want that jambalaya.
Your
You don't want that.
Volunteered. Should I send you my order? Let me know what day.
I'm surprised. Well, I promise y'all, don't promise Pam no food. I promise you, she ain't gonna forget. Don't even offer her one of your Oreos. How many Oreos come in the package? 40? Don't offer her one. Because she coming for that damn Oreo.
I sure am.
But B. Jones, here's the thing though. After she eats, she's gonna clean up. I've seen her do it.
Okay. Well, then you're more than welcome. You're always more than welcome. If that's the case.
After I eat, I'm taking a nap. I'm not cleaning up.
You got that itis?
No, Elena, during the Super Bowl, we had it at my house. We all sitting there watching the game. Gemini's in there washing dishes.
But see, that's problematic in itself. Because she needed to be watching the game. Because then the next week she got on here and she ain't know nothing about what happened at the end of the game.
No, hold up now. My kitchen was clean though, so stop.
Yeah. Coach is not.
You know what? Honestly, I have a habit of doing that. Like, if somebody hosts something and I'm just like, and people just leave cups and stuff, I'm like, ooh, this is getting, let me just, ooh.
Oh, but she will ask. She said, hey, you mind if I clean the kitchen? I was like, I thought she was playing at first. But then she already had that rag and she was already working. I was like, who am I to stop you?
You are a great guest, Gemini, and you are always welcome at my house, but you already know that.
I know. I've been there before.
Yeah. And if you come to Houston again without calling me, we got problems.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right, so that was a whole detour right there. This is episode, I think it's 154 though.
Yes, it is.
Because you had 154.
It's 154. Just go.
All right, this is episode 154, and our athlete for this week is Jason Taylor. So, who's doing the read today? Is that UKT or Miss Elena?
Oh, hold on. Let me stretch out. Let me stretch out because, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Taylor weighing in at 6 feet 6 inches, 244 pounds from Akron University in Ohio, played for the Dolphins not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times, Miami Dolphins. He has forced 46 fumbles, 139.5 sacks, and is the all-time leader in fumble return touchdowns. Now, aside from the fact that he has good taste in women and he is ladies, hubba, Jason Taylor.
Very much so.
Reminds me a little bit of The Rock.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite stat for Jason Taylor is that he has sacked Tom Brady 10.5 times.
He can sack me 12.
Lord have mercy. Do you have to do that to every single thing?
I'm sorry. I forgot this was a family show.
I ain't gonna say all that, but God, Jason Taylor can't even watch the show without you sexually harassing him.
Hey, salute, Cool Kev Raiders. Here we go. We talked about you last night. Make sure you check it out.
Hey, I know she talked about Jason Taylor, but B. Jones.
What up, homeboy?
Can we get a little love to his sister, Joy Taylor?
That's why when you came with the concept, I said all the way, I appreciate the Taylors. This is not just about
Y'all
Jason.
can talk about the sister, but I can't say nothing about him.
But this the thing, though.
But we didn't say about the fact either.
Well, hold on. Not only that, Pam, let's just be real. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Now, if we was in real life and we walked up on the Taylors, you would probably actually accost Jason Taylor, right? You would actually approach that man with this rah-rah. But me and Kev know that Jason is the older brother, and she got another older brother that's the same size as Jason Taylor. So we wouldn't dare say anything to Miss Taylor of that, of that nature. So we would be more respectful about it.
Oh, well, I wouldn't. I'd be like, sack me, baby. I just hold the football, be like, come get me.
Well, check this out. For the trivia, man, I read a quick story, and I'm not gonna give y'all all the story. Y'all go check them out. But Jason Taylor actually got into it with Bill Parcells. That's right. Before he went to the Redskins, Bill Parcells had some ugly words for him, and the reason why he did, well, he didn't really say much to him. He kind of blew Jason Taylor off like, I don't care what you do, Hall of Fame career or not. But Jason Taylor was part of Dancing with the Stars, and because he was with Dancing with the Stars, he missed a lot of stuff that had to do with the Dolphins. Well, with that being said, my trivia question is Jason Taylor was dominant on the show, but it just so happens he got to the final episode and the gas ran out. So, two-part question. Tell me, who was his partner on Dancing with the Stars, and also give me the name of the couple or the star that defeated Jason Taylor in the finals.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Everybody can play. Be the first one to go to our IG page, slide in our DM, give us the answer, and you get a Sports Life Talk t-shirt.
And B. Jones, quick question.
What's up?
Dancing with the Stars cast can sometimes have some complicated names to spell.
Yeah, that one. That's why I didn't touch it. That's why I didn't even. That's why I didn't say who his partner was, because I said that would have took me a whole week to practice it, and I ain't had that type of time. So all I know is EDTYA was her first name. Edtia. So
don't tell. That's part of the trivia question, right? Don't tell.
Right.
Oh damn! Yeah, you're right.
Well,
I forgot. Well, it's a one-part question now. It's a one-part question now. Get the last name right.
The last name. You gotta get
the last name right.
Yeah.
You tricked me. You sweetie, style me.
Google up and on the chat at the same time, because good luck.
All right, y'all. Well, it's time for the Playmaker segment. So who is our You Got Next athlete this week?
Gemini, thank you so much for asking. This week, we give our You Got Next shout out to Marcelina Greer. She's the head women's coach at Salt Lake Community College. And here's an interesting fact about her. She's only the second Black coach. Did she say in Utah?
I can't remember, but it was a great show. She's definitely worth the view. So y'all go check out that show. I think I dominated Kevin in the championship round. So I don't know.
Sure you didn't, but you go check her out. But also know that we want to congratulate her because she and her boyfriend, they are expecting a little boy at any time.
And she tough too. I mean, I'm telling y'all, she is tough. Like her story tough, her energy. I'm telling y'all gotta go check out this coach.
Oh yeah, B. Jones, her mom charged me up too, so I got to send both of them shirts. So we got to hear him get that.
That is for real though in Utah, because everyone in Utah looks like me, except for their hair is really blonde, not fake.
Yeah, but she's actually from there and she's mixed too. So, but yeah.
Well, there's that one lady on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yeah, but she moved
and married her grandfather.
Is that a real show? Real Housewives of Salt Lake?
It is.
And the Black lady married her grandfather.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Well, no, let's move on. B. Jones, what do you have for the local?
You want to move on, but my energy is, my intrigue is peaked right now. Somebody married their own grandfather?
Well, that's not the first time.
It's her grandmother's husband, but it wasn't her grandfather, but he was married to her grandmother.
That's her granddaddy.
Her grandmother left everything to her on the condition that she married her husband when she died.
Shut the front door.
And she has a child with him.
Shut the front door.
He's
That's
like,
a stipulation?
He's probably like 70 something, and she's probably early 50s. Yeah, that was a stipulation in order for her to get everything.
They on that Lannister stuff, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Y'all, I mean, you guys are. I'm definitely gonna be drinking. I'm already drinking.
Because we had that happen before in the community with Askin, remember?
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. All right, so it is time for the local business. So this past Friday was my mom's birthday, and we went out to the Henry and had a wonderful time. If you don't know where it is, it's actually downtown, right on the corner of like Cedar Springs and Eckerd, I believe. Really nice spot, really vibey. You know, it's over there in like a Harwood district, I guess. Great ambiance. Our waiter was amazing. The food was amazing. If you go, make sure you get the short rib. It was amazing. So shout out to the Henry.
Yes, it sounds super sexy. I love the name.
Yes. Yeah, I was about to say, I got to give you credit on that, Pam. I'm going to have to start sliding, getting with you on some of this stuff, man, because you check out some crazy spots.
I like
but not until after Mrs. Jones makes dinner.
Exactly. Thank you, Elena.
Yeah, that was real messy. That was real messy, sweetie.
Yeah, that was kind of shaky, huh?
That was real messy. It's okay, though. It's okay. You can't have folks over. All right.
I will tell you that I will drive 4 hours for that. So can I come to family dinner?
I hope she watching.
If they come, you know who else is coming. So we ain't gonna play that game.
If I don't come out the studio tonight, y'all know why, man. If I just sit here.
B. Jones, does your table seat 10?
Right.
Hey, but you know, black folks don't sit at the table like that. No way. Everybody be on the couch. Some folks at the bar.
Somebody outside.
Somebody outside by the grill. We all sitting there. You get in when you fit in over here, sweetest time.
That's fair.
All right.
Look, Brittany already said I'm coming.
Uh-oh.
B. Jones, who's the local athlete this week?
I try my hardest to go with real indigenous type people, you know what I'm saying, that lesser known, but I got to show love to Dallas high school football. I'm a football fanatic, and so over the next couple of weeks, I'm probably going to highlight some major stars. Now, we don't have any great performances yet, although last weekend was the first weekend of high school football, but I came across this story about Jackson Arnold. He's Denton Geyer's quarterback. This guy's a 6'1" signal caller who recently was awarded the DFW preseason player of the year. He's ranked number 16th in the nation and already committed to OU. What made me want to get this guy the player of the week is because of what he did last year. The dude as a starter threw for 3,900 yards, 46 total touchdowns, and rushed for 660 yards. I know it's high school football, but Texas 6A football is a different beast. It is in Houston too. Shout out to Houston, shout out to Texas, shout out to Austin. Football in this state is crazy, and for you to put up them type of numbers, you a bad boy. So, hey, Jackson Arnold, you are the Sports Life Talk Player of the Week.
All right, awesome. So
it's confirmed.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
This is Jones.
Yeah. Baby, where you want me to order from? Chewy's? You want me to go pick up that Chewy's, baby?
Your husband didn't want us to come over. I mean, I don't know if you couldn't tell.
Chewy's? No, B. Jones, that ain't what you promised me. You said your wife was going to cook. I want some Louisiana.
My wife can burn.
Food.
My wife can burn, man. Hey, I'm going to get you some of them oxtails.
That's what I want. So we ain't ordering no Chewy's.
You want oxtails?
Jones gonna hook me up.
My wife just screaming and she said she will as long as you don't bring the greens. Elena can bring the greens before you bring.
I make good greens.
You know what? That ain't right. Your wife didn't say that. You said
But it's the fruit though. Don't bring them greens.
Don't bring your greens.
I make greens every New Year's Day.
No, you.
I do too.
Like the sweetest time, and you make the greens?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay.
100%.
B. Jones, shut up.
Nobody
anyway, it's time for the toast. It is time for the toast. I'm done with y'all. So KD is not here, but I have a drink this week. I'm going to call it the Cumberberry Splash. And it is a, you use, where'd it go? You use Western Sun cucumber vodka. You use Western Sun blueberry vodka, or you can use any, cucumber and blueberry vodka you want to. Lime juice and cranberry juice, and it is very I was actually surprised. I wasn't sure if I would like cucumber vodka. To me, I used a little bit more blueberry than I did cucumber. And then you garnish it. Oh, you have to have the garnishments. You garnish it with a cucumber wheel. And then you put little blueberries down at the bottom to let them float. Katie would be so proud.
And she would be proud that you threw in the garnishment. I don't like cucumbers though, Pam. If you are not a fan of cucumbers, can you enjoy this drink? Hey, yes or no?
Honestly, just keep the cucumber wheel off. But I actually like I don't know. It's a different kind of taste, but it's not. I tried it out one night and I was like, I tried it at Perry's actually, and then I had to take a picture of the ingredients and I started making it at home. That's how good it was. And I'm not a cucumber vodka fan at all.
B. Jones, do you like pickles?
I'm hit or miss with pickles. Now, it's, sweet pickles I like. Sometimes them sour dills just don't hit right. But I eat a dill every once in a while. Yeah, I eat a dill every once in a while. But I like them sweet. I like them bread and butters. Bread and butter joints go hard.
Jones, I don't want to see you eating a pickle. I need you to slice it up and take bites.
Have y'all ever eaten a Kool-Aid pickle? And come on, Pam, I swear, Pam. Kevin, we're going to have to put a PG-13 label that sits on the screen at all times. Between her and Elena, and I'm going to tell y'all something. I know I ain't supposed to talk about what go on backstage, but there go Elena with her microphone. Hey, I got this microphone. Look, Pam.
Would you guys like to know what I called the microphone?
Yes, I know the microphone.
Look, that was the first time.
Why you looking like that? Did you?
We just got to put PG-13 up here, man.
No, B. Jones, your wife talking about Golden Corral. No, we ain't getting away with that.
You sure not. You know I am not a buffet girl. Well, I am, but not Golden Corral.
I love Golden Corral. I
can't mess with buffets, man.
Almost every Easter there when I was in college.
Yeah,
I was already like anti, because I grew up when you come from where I came from, like to get a buffet was like we was eating like we was in King's Landing. I mean, it was a feast of all feasts. But as we got older, we were like, I don't want no more sizzler and all that stuff. And
y'all remember Ryan's? Did y'all ever go
Ryan's? Yeah, we were like, I don't want no more of that. And now, COVID ended all buffets for me.
Yeah,
ended it over all the way. I don't want no part of no buffets no more.
That is fair. But I do.
Yeah, it ended.
Had no place to go for Easter.
Come on stage, baby. You
tell your wife I don't want no damn Golden Corral.
They say they don't want no damn Golden Corral.
Tell Pam I would never. See, my girl got me. I know.
She got you, Pam. She got you. See, we raw on this show. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. This ain't scripted.
All right, y'all. I have a toast. Okay,
let's go. Let's get that toast.
I have a toast. The toast is. Did y'all see? Y'all know I only know half the story. Y'all know I always only know half the story. Sha'Carri Richardson defeated whoever it was she defeated and did what she did and won. So shout out to was it Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri, you got it right.
Sha'Carri Richardson, yeah. So go read the story because I don't know what she did, but I know she did something. So
I'm glad she's back because
she won the 100, but she didn't race against a girl that just dominated everything. She raced against the champ from the last time, who's kind of
don't matter.
It don't matter, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, she beat some of the best in the world, Kevin.
And hey,
give a Tiger some props, dog.
I vividly remember the episode that y'all talked about Sha'Carri and the Olympics deal. I was on the chat because, by the way, I'm not, just filling in for Ms.Manhattan tonight. I'm a fan. And I try
to only incline you to play a president.
8 p.m. Central. He said, "What did you say, V. Jones?"
I said, "You not only decline, you will play a president." Yeah.
She almost died.
But
I did.
You got to bring a clip from that back.
Yeah.
You got to find it, Coach. Bring a clip from that back.
Who knows what episode number that was?
No.
That probably was in the summer. We had some drinks. But no, B. Jones, I rock with her because she went to my high school, but that's one race. I'm glad she won that one. Let's see that progression. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the progression.
Everybody else was drinking the cucumber blueberry. You was drinking the haterade because Sha'Carri. I drunk myself for you.
No, I'm glad she won, but let's see the next race because she'll do really good. And then
You're right. She's not consistent. I will say that. So
she lost one race, and her mom got scared. Come on, man. She only lost one race.
Shout out to
I thought she lost 2.
No, she lost 1. She blew the people out at the USA trials or the race before she blew her. She basically lost the one to determine she was going up against them in like the amateur championship or something like that. But she blew everybody else out in America.
Those 3 fast Jamaicans.
Yeah, them Jamaican. But that's a problem for everybody, Kevin.
No doubt. But we're not talking about everybody. We're talking about her. All right, let's go, Gemini.
All right, it's time for the kickoff question. So we all know what is done in the dark will come to the light. Everybody mama said that. So should things that athletes and celebrities do, or even everyday citizens do in private, should it be shared with the world? So I need clarification on the person that.
All right. So this is the backstory. You know, we try to ask questions that's going to touch the life and the sports aspect. Last week we saw Aaron Donald in a horrible film of some practices that took place between the Rams and the Bengals. Aaron Donald, of course, he's an emotional guy, best defender in the world. Took it too far. He was yanking folks' helmets out. He was swinging at them, which can be considered assault with a weapon. So the league was thinking about fining them. The sports media came out. They fell on they fell on the sword for him. Everybody said no suspension, and now we're not talking about it anymore. But the story is still here. That's practice. That's not really intended for the fans to enjoy. That's not really a part of the a part of the sport that we are supposed to be privy to. But now that we've got more cameras, more sideline reporters, we got more opportunities to be behind the scenes. Now we're seeing some things that we normally wouldn't have saw, 10, 20, 30 years ago. So the question is you and I know that this ain't the first time somebody done that in practice, but should there be any punitive damages for stuff that goes on in practice or stuff that goes on behind closed doors with some of these professional athletes?
So I don't see it as a practice. This is a scrimmage, right? So this wasn't just you're practicing with your own team. This was an exhibition game or whatever they call it in the NFL, right? And of course, there's going to be cameras. It's 2 teams that are extremely competitive against one another. And
played in the Super Bowl against each other last year.
Exactly. So tensions are high. That they're all trying to show out. That was not a practice. That was a preview for what's going to come this season. And tensions will be even higher, right? Now, my question is, I'm pretty sure that people have been fined for this before in preseason, not just in regular season.
I don't know about preseason. I know teams have laid down suspensions for players who took it too far, maybe got an altercation, punched another player, things that they got suspended. But Myles Garrett's story, which was we shined a light back on that scenario due to the Aaron Darnold situation, which took place live in a game in front of countless amounts of fans and the national media. So I'm just saying, I get what you're saying. That's my thing. And I'll go ahead and give my opinion, Pam, and then I'll let you go. This is football. I don't know when we became this society to where we got that soft, but it's football. I get it that he was swinging helmets, but guess what? They all got on 100 pounds worth of pads. I don't know. I don't feel like anybody was in immediate danger. It's a scrap. These guys are basically every play laying their bodies down on the line. They running super fast. They supersized guys. They cause the purpose of these football players, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but it's to cause punishment, especially defenders. Your job is to cause pain and punishment and inflict pain on the other team. So now all of a sudden they do it, and you don't like the way they do it, and you got a problem with it. And I get that we saying that this is a scrimmage, but that's still practice. It wasn't no matter if one team scores 1,000 and another team scores 0, nobody wins. That's practice.
That's true. The score doesn't matter.
Yeah, and which makes it practice. Which we trying to use this as a platform to get better.
I happen to actually love violence in sports. So I'm not saying that I was the situation.
Yeah, we all love violence, but to say that this is football, when he had 2 helmets.
At one point in time, he did, yeah.
And he was swinging them at who was it, the Bengals? He was swinging at Bengals players. Now, we know the whole concussion thing. So let's just say, even though they got helmets on, B. Jones, he catches someone the wrong way. Is it still not a big deal?
catching somebody the wrong way, like he had a helmet on helmet or something.
B. Jones, you just never know how this thing works. If somebody hits you the wrong way with something, it could be over. Even when,
tell you this.
Even when you're playing football out there and you have a helmet on, can you still get concussed?
I would rather Aaron Donald take that helmet and swing it like a club and hit me versus Aaron Donald come down the line running 22 miles per hour and he hit me. I guarantee he's going to inflict way more pain that he would have done within the whistle than he did after the whistle. But it didn't even look like it was any Bengals players that was even close to him. To me, they wasn't even close enough for him to hit. It was just the act of showing you that I'm beating on my chest like I'm King Kong. That's what that was, man. That was just a bunch of theatrics. That was WWE.
But we're also seeing this dude on 3 separate occasions choking people out too.
Hey, it's a price to be the best.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little choking.
It's a reason why he the 2-time defensive MVP too, and the Super Bowl MVP and NFC Championship game MVP. That boy's a dog. He a monster.
Yeah, he's a dog, a monster. But I mean, yeah, let's just swing helmets at everybody. Then B. Jones, great job.
Look, Katie Dammick got soft too. Goodness, Pam, what you think? Pam, what you think?
She up to talking about she want to get choked. So I don't know why.
Pam, what do you think? Do you think what celebrities, or if it's not pertaining to their craft, do you think there should be punitive damages for what they do behind scenes?
No.
Well, and hold on 1 second, and please understand, we're not talking about drug abuse or physical abuse or doing things like that. We talking about maybe talking bad about somebody or something like that. We talking about things done in the dark, cheating, for example. Couples catch, they cheat all the time. Should it be any punishment if it was, I don't know, 2 cast members off Grey's Anatomy or something? I don't know.
We're not talking about Watson.
No. Definitely not.
Watching was sexual assault, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not what you're talking about. But the reality of the situation is that it doesn't matter if you're in the sports media or if you're an actor in the movies or TV shows, your stuff is aired out regardless.
I think that's a contract you sign.
Yeah, this isn't just targeting, athletes. This is if you're in the media, you're in the media. Just like everything that we say here, time stamped on YouTube for life until coach takes
everyone know I like to get choked. All right.
And not only that though, when we just walking down the street, yeah, she has said it like 3 times. Even when we walking down the street, somebody can just film us. You know what I mean? There's no privacy.
I mean, how many times
that's the price of fame, though?
Target throwing stuff down or whatever, and somebody is filming it. You really can't do anything these days because somebody is gonna film you. So.
Real talk. Did y'all see this?
I honestly would hate to be a celebrity, because I don't want that much. I don't want that many people in my life like that to know everything.
Hey, what you gonna do when we blow up?
Huh?
What you gonna do when we blow up? When Sports Life Talk Nation gets syndicated, what you gonna do?
I mean, there's already so many videos of me out there. I mean, what's 2
more?
Hey, but no, I think that's just the price of fame, though, y'all. I think when you decide to make money off of people's being interested into you and your story, then I think you just got to accept it. I know it's not right. I mean, you try to keep your privacy as close as you can to vest, but at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. People want to know about you. You part of the story.
You're right.
I mean, you can have people stealing your pictures and going on Yahoo Personals and impersonating you. You know what I'm saying? It just happens.
I mean,
I cannot. All right, y'all. In lieu of the Manhattan Project this week, since Ms.Manhattan is not here, we have the Sweet Life. And so Miss Steinman is going to give us a little something different. So Miss Elena, take it away.
I have a little something for you. But first, I have a question for B. Jones and Miss Gemini.
Uh-oh.
So maybe day job, you recruit some of the top talent in the nation, correct?
Facts.
Sometimes I'll just be lazy. Be like, here, hire him. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, he doesn't have any priors. He's dead. Just
right.
But I'm guessing in your pre-screening, one of the questions you want to know is, are they experienced in their craft?
Supposed to be.
Do they
Every once in a while, you could convince them to take a chance on somebody who's a little bit junior that's making that next step. But they good. They good. They good peoples.
That's a very good point, B. Jones, because you don't have to take a chance on me.
Uh-oh. What is she doing? What the hell? Oh.
Those all your sweets?
Receipts?
Are those all the sweets you been in?
Let's talk about the sweet life. Oh, look at this one. I just happened to pull this one out. Oof.
Wow.
Right there. What was that?
Dang.
I know I need to start hanging out with you more.
I'm for real. I'm a little
I'll be in the back of the building. I'm like, hey.
She looking like 2 Chainz down there, man. Sweet passes.
You know. For that sweet life, you hopefully know a rich company. You hopefully have some rich friends.
Right?
Or you got a rich boyfriend.
Where they at?
We do not have the money to own a suite. Now, I do hear that there is a pre-sale going on for Houston Texans suites. And you could get a suite next to 50 Cent.
For how much? How much you think it'll be?
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Things are so terrible. Anyway, but tonight we are going to preview the Cowboys suite life at AT&T Stadium.
We already looked at that.
You did. And
how much was it, Pam?
We decided whatever it was, we couldn't afford it.
I'm going to look it up right now while we live. Let's see.
Remember we looked at
Go ahead. So,
no, because Elena, you got the hookups. Let me be quiet. Where are we going? What game are we going to?
All right. So I've ran some of my traps, but you remember when I said you either have to work for a rich company, have rich friends, or have a rich boyfriend? I formerly worked for a rich company, which is why I have had a full experience of suites, not only in Texas, but across the nation, because I used to take customers to the suites and the company owned these suites. Now, in saying that, I have been to Cowboy Stadium in the suite at least 4 to 5 times. A suite, the cheapest suite will run you about $18,000 to $20,000, and that holds 20 people, which means if you fill it with 20 people, that is $1,000 a person. And that is just to rent it. Let's not talk about the millions of dollars that it costs to actually own the suite, plus generally $5,000 to $15,000 a game to run it with alcohol and food and tickets. Because even if you own the suite, they charge you the ticket price, the alcohol, and the food on top of that. Now,
what the hell does my $18,000 pay for?
Well, yeah, really?
Your $20,000 only gets you into Cowboy Stadium, the suite, and the parking passes. And by the way, it's only 4 parking passes. So all of those 20 people into 4 cars. Now,
I tell you what, I'm on Cowboys website. They got a special going right now. They call it a deal. They did increase the passes to 10. It's so I mean that still ain't great because it's a 36-seat suite, but you still only get 10 car passes.
10 parking passes. And
I guess
and
everybody riding together.
I'm giving you the lowest, right? They vary. They go up to $50,000 to rent for one game, with, like you mentioned, 36 seats. Now, if you are to throw down that change and decide to rent a suite at the Cowboys Stadium, my suggestion is that you go for field level suite, not where Jerry Jones sits.
Okay.
Reason being is because regardless of where you are in that stadium, you're looking at the Jumbotron. So it doesn't matter if you're eye level to the Jumbotron or field level to the Jumbotron. You might as well be with the players, with the people from ESPN, with the celebrities on the field and get that full experience. Plus, actually be able to see when a player makes a touchdown in person, eye level. Plus, again, not to mention, you're getting those high fives, maybe a little good game coach if you're lucky, and it's a complete party atmosphere. Positives, The parking tickets are very close to the entrance. Cowboy Stadium, as we know, is a completely beautiful stadium. And I mean, like when we talk about aesthetics, extremely appealing, right? The suites are spacious enough to truly fit 20 people. If you do get those field passes, you are able, on the Cowboy side or the visitor side, depending on what your team, you can make your own tunnel, slap their hands as they're running out. They literally run through the suite entrance. So you've got that plus as well as a fan. Former Cowboys players generally walk around to the suite.
Yes, I can see that.
And so you can get pictures with former Cowboys players. That happens primarily on that field level, not actually necessarily the Jerry Jones level, unless they are in owner's suite, like Ellen DeGeneres was. Everybody gave her hate for that, right? So those are some of the positives. Just like any suite at any stadium, you've got a package of food. You've got definitely like 4 different packages you can choose from. That's based on the owner or based on what you want to do as far as renting the suite. Negatives, and I'm going to wrap this up because I know I'm over time. Negatives for AT&T Stadium. The men in black, the people that work there, especially in the suite area or the club area, are not friendly.
Why is that?
They're in black suits.
$80,000.
They got white shirts. They got black ties. And they don't care if you have a suite ticket, if you have a club ticket. They are not interested. That is a negative Cowboys suite. Also, I will tell you, another negative is the Jumbotron, which everyone loves so much. Because you never truly, no matter where you're sitting at that stadium, you don't watch the game on the field. Watch it on the big screen. So that is also a negative. And I am not going to say a negative is the fact that it's in Dallas at all. Okay.
Just say the fact that you got to sit through a Cowboys game and watch them blow a 10-point lead only to lose is even another negative.
I appreciate every invite I have ever received, whether it's for work or personally. So thank you, AT&T Stadium, for having Sweetie Steinman at your stadium to give this review.
Hey, Kevin, real quick, before we get off of the suite life, because that was super dope. I never knew that much about suites. One day we got to get one. Hopefully we'll get somebody to sponsor us. But
yeah, I was hoping that her story led to us getting.
I was hoping so too. I was hoping she was gonna say, "I got a surprise for y'all. We got a 52-person suite." Hey, no, but Kevin, would you be down there giving like? Would you put your hands out? Would you be like when the players run through? Would you be like there with all the 14-year-old boys and do that whole thing? You wouldn't do it. Fake fan. Come on.
I will say there's rarely a 14-year-old boy because unless you're somebody's rich son, nobody's or a customer that got invited.
Real quick, sweetie, before we get off the sweet life, how many is that? Like, just give us a roundabout. Is that about 12, 13? Because it look like it's a bunch.
It's probably about 20.
God,
more than that.
20 suites. Oh my goodness.
We need you to give one of your rich bosses, ex-bosses, boyfriends, or somebody. We got to get in this suite.
The one that I showed you, I don't know if you noticed, but that was the Super Bowl in Houston.
Nah, I noticed it. I know it was a Super Bowl.
I'm still kind of confused on why I need to know this information when I ain't got $18,000.
You got it.
Like I said.
Because my bestie in a
rich friends, rich boyfriends.
I ain't found one yet, so shut up, V. Jones.
Pam know what I'm talking about.
Well, hey, Katie Dammit just said Serena won.
Okay, let's go, Serena. She's the GOAT.
Yeah,
the ultimate GOAT
of all things.
All right,
I'm
going to my yeet of the week, but it's okay. Come on.
It is time for the Uncut Gems.
What we got?
You know, honestly, this one coming off the top of the dome today, y'all.
Ooh.
Huh?
I just want to know how many fights you done been in your life. Whether it was third grade when you knocked Gregory out for calling you, you know, a chicken head, or when you was grown because old boy stepped on your shoes. How many fights have you been in your life, Elena?
I have a question. Skin on skin fight or
cat fights, like talking, just verbal fights,
throwing a drink fights?
If somebody had to break y'all up, it was a fight.
Okay, I will hold then.
B. Jones, you
Man,
on the road. So.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm probably around 10, 12.
Wow.
I mean, you gonna get tested. Yeah, you gonna get tested.
How many did you win and how many did you lose?
Oh man, I don't think. I mean, this is gonna sound like I lost, but I mean, I don't really think it's no winner or no loser. I guess you can say who the most. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I ain't never came out of no situation with no black eyes or nothing like that.
Okay, y'all be breathing hard.
Hey, people don't understand. Like right now, if y'all run up on me in the middle of the street talking about let's do something, I am not about to square up with you. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be on the ground tussling. And if I'm fighting you, you might come out looking like Evander Holyfield by the ears, because I'm doing whatever it take by any means necessary to get rid of you. So I'm just telling you right now, folks need to stop that. Come on, all that squaring up. I don't do MMA. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trained. So we finna wrestle.
Y'all finna wrestle. All right, KT.
I've had one fight.
That's it.
I've come close to blows, like in college. People talking all that noise, but this was actually in elementary. I think I was in 3rd grade, and this dude, I don't know what happened. All I know is me and him in a circle, and everybody's around us at lunch, and he just kept running around, and he'll charge me. Every time he charged, I just pop him, right? He'll go back, and he just kept, I don't know if something was wrong with him, but he just kept running around. He'll come back in, he'll catch another one, but then it was over. I hit him a couple of times. It was over. That's my only fight.
All right, Elena, are you being silent, or are you going?
What's up, Jack Kenna? Good to see you on the chat. So my dad always told me, if somebody pushes you, you don't push them back, you hit them, because their next move is to hit you.
That's true. That's facts.
So shout out to Dick Steinman.
Tricky Dick. He told you, hey, squad, do your thing. Come from the shoulders.
By the way, when I came home after those fights, was very upset with me. And I was like, you told me.
Right.
Somebody pushes you, hit them. Don't wait for them to hit you.
Yeah.
So I got a couple under my belt, but I only have one that's like a really good story. And y'all know Ryan Howard that used to play for the Phillies. And
yes.
World Series. I was talking to his brother Corey at a club one night because we went to Missouri State together and we were friends. And some girl came up to me and I thought that I was hitting on Corey, which I wasn't. We were just having a conversation because I was friends with the whole family. And she kind of, came at me a little bit. So I took, because it's college, I was drinking Long Island iced tea. So I took my Long Island iced tea and I threw it at her. Plastic cup, not glass. Okay, just to be clear. And it hit her chest, went all over her face. And immediately, my friend Carl, that was on the football team from Missouri State, grabbed me and picked me up like a sack of potatoes, threw me over his shoulder, and took me out of the club. So that's why I asked if skin on skin counted or not. Because I completely, nobody touched me. There was, I was pulled out.
It's a semi-fight.
Yeah, but I have knocked a girl out, but that's not as good of a story. So,
oh, okay. All right, then. Well, that's all I got for the Uncut.
Pam, we already know how many. You gotta tell us.
I was about to say, Pam. Come on now, come on, Pam. We want to know how hard it was in Gary, Indiana.
Sure.
Which two?
The basketball ones.
Yeah, facts.
No, you said it was 2. You changed it and said it was 2.
And what about the one where you the girl threw the cell phone at you and at his house?
No, that wasn't a fight.
There was a fight.
Yeah, I was about to say, she said they got into it. Yeah.
Hell, I love these.
I know 3 or 4 of
You
them.
know we
off
need going forward, Jim. Now we need you just tell just some good stories because you got plenty of them.
Yes.
Now, so I've only been in 3 good fights, and let me be clear. I am not a fighter.
Yeah, but you got good fighting size though. You like 6'1". You like 6'1".
I would be the one that's like, come on, let's go. Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, yeah, you got
But
good.
it's the little ones you gotta watch, B. Jones. Like, no lie.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I've always been so nice, and when somebody pushes me, but I'm not a fighter. I've only been in a couple fights. One might be on the internet somewhere.
Still searching for footage. I Google it every once in a while.
But I just I'm not condoning violence by any means. That wasn't the reason for my question. I just asked. I just wanted to know who else was rowdy like me.
So,
and I do want to state though that all of my fights have been in my adult years. So that's what
I ain't fought as no adult. I ain't got no fights as no adult.
Actually, no. This girl did tell me, y'all used to have them, powder puff football games or whatever. And the girl, I didn't know you couldn't tackle. I didn't know you just pulled the thing off. Nobody tell me all of that. So I tackled the really popular big.
What you thought it was? You thought y'all was out there tackling?
Yeah.
Oh,
and so God. She had the ball. She was the popular girl with the big booty. She was a senior. I was a junior. And I tackled her. And everybody was like, oh, and I didn't know. And so then the next day, they was like, yeah, she gonna whoop your ass after school. And I was like,
Pam, is adult, what's the definition of adult years? Because mine
over 40.
I haven't gotten a fight.
What's recent?
One was when I was 20. One was when I was 30. The other ones happened over 40.
I'm about to say, Pam, that ain't too long ago if it was 40, Pam. Come on now. Pam fought last week.
Anyway, it's time for the drop, y'all. What y'all dropping?
All right, so we're not gonna do music. I'm gonna make this won't be quick though, but I am switching it up. Last week, what did we do? The movies?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so this week,
basketball movies.
No, we did black college movies.
Yeah, we did black college
movies. College movies. That's right. Yeah.
But this week, I'm going to give you a list that you can pick from, but give me your favorite Martin episode. Okay? Here are your choices. The Thomas the Hitman Hearns episode, New Jack City, the Christmas episode where he fought Miss Jerry at the bus station, or Martin and Pam fighting this ain't no damn puppy at their couple's romantic getaway.
I have a question. So the New Jack City, is that when he had that dog? That stuffed dog? That's my favorite. Because everybody at the table was trying to keep from laughing, and he kept with that dog, and it kept falling over. That's my favorite.
What about you, B?
I got to go with Tommy the Hitman Hearns, man. That was a crazy episode. But I'm sorry to intervene, but the theme of the night was a lot of fight. I don't know if y'all saw. I'm feeling a little bit of like an aggressive nature. But come on, Kevin. Come on. I'm sorry.
Elena, what you got?
So I'm with Pam, but I also have, like the first, I know, like those, it's not on the list, but the first Martin episode ever.
You can't.
No, you got to stick.
Oh yeah, Kevin gets so mad about that.
He gonna get mad at you. You got to stick to what's on the list.
Please don't do that.
I'm with Pam. I'm with Pam. Sorry. I'm gonna get kicked off the show. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I have everybody in the chat. Oh, you should did this one. No. You do what you want.
All right, Kevin, what's yours, man?
It's a New Jack City.
New Jack City.
It's New Jack City. A close is when him and Pam was fighting that rat.
No, yes.
Boy, that was hilarious.
Yeah. I thought that was him and Gina in the hotel
No, Martin fought it first. Remember Pam and Tommy?
Yeah, that was hilarious. He said that ain't no
damn puppy. Remember, Martin fought it first. Then it came. Pam got some work, and then Martin helped her out again.
Yeah. All right, you're right.
All right, B.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna be quick because we're running out of time tonight. Kevin told me that we got to put a pause on some of these sneaker buying, so we might slow down. But I don't know. Now's the season for us to peak. Now it's time for us to rise. I told y'all that the sneakers are gonna come. And Kevin, did you get the drop for this week? There it is. It's coming on 9/3. We got the PSGs. These are Jordan Retro lows, 5 lows. So you kind of got a little bit of sporty sneaker type feel. So if you're an Air Max fan, you know, I'm an Air Max 97 fan. They're going to be $200 retail. We've seen other versions, other colorways of this same exact sneaker come. So I told y'all I'm a huge fan of the brown/khaki, but I'm going to go back to the crew. Let's go around the horn, since we ain't got a whole bunch of time, but I want to know what everybody think about the shoes. We'll start with you, Sweetie Steinman.
So I just saw Pam give a thumbs down, but you know I am a huge Fives fan.
I know you are. That's why I gave them to you.
I was like, forget about Marlon's Kevin with Home Alone. Yes, and yes. And by the way, ladies, when you wear a nude shoe or a lighter colored tan shoe, they make your legs and ankles look slimmer and longer. So just side note for the ladies on that.
Go pick them up. $200. It's that easy. Well, Gemini, you already spoke on it. You threw the thumbs down very quickly.
I told y'all I can't do low tops. You know, I'm tall and my feet are big, and it just make me look like so.
Pam, did you get the stealths that came out? We gonna hold that sneaker?
I didn't. But I did finally. B. Jones, guess what I finally ordered for myself?
What you got?
Biohacks. I mean, it's
no. All right, so next week, I'm gonna tell you right now. Out of the Kevin, we don't still have the picture of the releases for the month, do we? We don't have it
already.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say, out of that, we got a lot of heat that should be pulling up at any point in time to Frisco. So next week, we're going to be looking at some live looks on some hold that sneakers, because I got some heat coming for y'all.
I got about 3 per.
So I'm trying to tell you, it's been ignorant. All right, KT, what you think about those 5 lows, sir?
Now, you know I'm a fan of the lows, B. Jones.
Okay.
I like the highs.
I don't like the way they're starting, though.
Yeah, that color just doesn't do it for me.
Ooh, Kevin. I think we got to finally disagree on something, man. I like the PSGs.
Yeah, but today, man, I finally wore my 5, like the pink ones. You remember?
Easters? Yeah.
I had a shirt that matched the exact thing. Boy, I was clean at work till it was a fire drill.
Woo!
Hey, we're out there for like 2 minutes. It just started pouring down rain.
Oh.
But the shoes are okay, everybody.
We're okay.
Yeah.
We're
Put
okay.
that rain and stain. Get that rain and stain on them, KT.
Hey, you know, I pulled out my baby blues to meet you guys. Like, that was special. Like, I pulled out my baby blue 5s just to see you guys. And when we went to that party, I was so worried the whole night.
Yeah.
I was like, if somebody scuffs up my shoes,
we would have been fighting.
That
would have been my fight for 2022.
But Atlanta, I probably got about 10 pairs of 5s.
Ooh, I love them.
Yeah, my 5s collection is ridiculous.
Katie Dammit said no.
Yeah,
We broke up.
He said, I mean, y'all being critical. Y'all being very critical of the sneakers.
B. Jones, I love them. In fact,
we rocking 2-on-2. You rocking with me? Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, B. Jones, it is time for.
I'm gonna try to fly.
Yeah, we're just gonna say yes, no, and keep going.
All right, we're gonna try to keep this very quick. Here we go. Don't forget all of the hosts. Y'all know who y'all are. Brittany, Miss El Paso. We got the host league is set up. The draft is going to be Tuesday night. So make sure y'all got y'all team, because every week we're gonna report key matchups and who's doing what in SLT Super Host League. And then of course you too, as our family members, can play along with us, as we have a weekly fantasy league where you get a $200 salary cap. It's coming. It's back. We got some people that have been the champions. I know I won myself a ton of them. So you got to come and try to beat them out to the South, because I'm going to be bringing heat every single week. All right, Kevin. Last week we had week 0 of college football. Okay. My LSU Tigers had to sit at home, but I had to ask myself the question: do you rather get the 4 extra practices to prepare for the team that's playing, or would you rather get that opportunity to play a week early from everybody else and work some of the kinks out in live action?
I'd rather play against the opponent, because you get tired of beating up on your own teammates.
What about you, Sweetie Steinman? I see you shaking your head.
For me to the week early doesn't matter no matter who it is because they always play trash teams.
So you would rather get the extra practices and prepare for your team. It was tough to sit at home and watch, but I'm going to tell you, I would rather sit at home too. And I know people are like, man, you want to play, but Florida State lost a lot of players. You get injuries in them live games. So now you're going into your second game on demand, and you, like you said, you just burnt those players out on a weak team, right? All right, Kevin, real quickly, man, if you want to say this one the next week, I'll push. You can say push if you want, but who you think will win the college football playoffs?
Let's push.
All right, we're going to push that one. Kevin, who will win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in football? You can push if you want to, man. We on limited time. We already at the hour.
We're going to push that one too. God, I got to think about that one.
All right, Kevin. Well, let's just do this because we're gonna do we'll do the QB rankings next week. But I do want to ask you, we got fantasy football. We talking. Well, Kevin, why did you fall in love with fantasy football?
Man, it just gets you more involved with the game. You feel like you actually running some stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you get that one person that everybody else has been sleeping on and he goes out there and just rips it up, there's no feeling like it, man.
What about you, Sweetie Steinman? What made you fall in love with fantasy football?
Well, so this is my first year ever playing. I played fantasy baseball. Yeah. So I've played fantasy baseball for the past.
Okay. You play fantasy, just not football.
Exactly.
Okay.
Never played fantasy football, and it was my first draft a couple of Sundays ago, and we are playing in an all-female league called the Queen's Ransom. And this is a legit league, by the way. You've got some ESPN analysts on there. It's like big time. So I'm a little nervous, but I will tell you, no lie, we got some good advice. We went a little bit opposite of what the rest of the draft people were doing. I think that's going to help us out. We'll get more into that in the next couple of weeks.
And Gemini, what do you like about fantasy football?
Dak Prescott.
I know. Pam, are you ready? Are you ready for this fantasy football?
So I sent the link to somebody and said, can you fill this out for me?
No, you didn't. There's no way.
But they got to do the actual draft Tuesday. Yeah,
Gemini, they got to do the draft and everything.
You know what? Just boot her out. Let's get somebody else in. We ain't got time.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go through and I'm just going to pick Dak Prescott.
All right, well, we're going to keep the tip series going. This is going to be the last one we're going to do with a pick six. Kevin, do you have any other tips you would give fantasy football players? Any other tips? We're going to let you do one, sweetie. What you got, Kevin? Any other tips?
You can hold out on getting a quarterback in the first probably 3-4 rounds.
Okay.
Get skilled players.
Okay. What up, Jim?
I heard, because I was on last week, that you should pick your kicker last.
That's what Kevin said last week.
Okay.
See, you almost ready for the draft. You almost ready. You know kicker last, you know quarterback fourth or fifth.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, what about you, sweetie? What's your fantasy tip to all the family out there?
The best part about that is that she's listening. So, good memory, listening to what you have to say. I love that. Okay, so I'm with Coach. You don't need a kicker or a quarterback until the fourth or the fifth. I don't agree with choosing your kicker last. I think you should choose your kicker about 8th.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be super fun.
I also think that people are very heavy on receivers right at the very beginning, but you should probably go a little bit opposite on that on the running backs.
Okay.
So I got a lot, even though I've never played fantasy until this year, I have a lot of comments on that. And all
right, so next week we're gonna do another fantasy tip. We're gonna do another fantasy tip.
Proof is in the pudding. My tip, actually, though, for you this evening is do not draft anyone from the Bears.
I like David Montgomery though. I've been getting. I see why he's been falling to me. I think the word is out there.
Yeah, I
to mess with David Montgomery.
I
like David Montgomery. He gonna shock everybody. All right, my fantasy tip is more of a in season type thing. Stop overthinking the process. When you go through this draft, there's a clear reason why you drafted this person in this round and that person in the second round and that person in the third round. You invested heavy in those players. Put those people in your lineup. Stop listening to people saying, well, this matchup is sexy and this person is going to do this or he owns this matchup. Yeah, you're right. He might blow up again and do something all crazy against that team. But more than likely, you just benched a person who was a guaranteed 15 to 20 points every single Sunday, more than likely. And you benched him for a player that could have a big boom. Don't take the risk. Put the guaranteed points in there. Start your starting players. It's the reason why you invested in them in the beginning.
So, B. Jones, do we got 10 for our draft?
I think with KD Dammit and KD are already in. Sweetie Steinman, have you already filled your team out?
I
think you have. I know Kevin hasn't done his team.
So
what game is in there?
I got till Tuesday.
Let me look. Yeah, you got till Tuesday.
Okay, I know we done this weekend.
Let me see real quick.
Please send me the link again, just in case we have not, and I will do it.
I could swear I did that as soon as you sent it.
B. Jones, it's time for the yeet, bro.
Well, the yeet is going to be simple. It won't be sexy. I mean, it depends on how you look at your definition of sexy. But this is going to be the final run, ladies and gentlemen. We got the privilege of being on there while she won a game. But 856 career wins, over 156 losses. The Australian Open 7 times. The French Open 3 times. Wimbledon 7 times. The U.S. Open 6 times. Grand Slam champion. Tour finals, Olympic Games 2012 champion. Her career, she's won 192 doubles matchups. She's the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. When I say she's the GOAT, she's the GOAT
and a wife on top of all that.
Hey, a mom and a wife, and she's the GOAT. And it don't matter what sports you want to put up there. Serena Williams' face goes up there. So I want to give her roses while she's still playing. Hey, and tell her that you are phenomenal. She's been a cover athlete, but I still think that today, her going back out there, winning one more again, she deserves a yeet.
That was a number 2 player in the world she beat.
And the number 2, she beat the number 2?
She beat the number 2 player in the world.
Wow.
I'm so sad she's retiring, but I totally get it.
Hey, I understand. All right, y'all. So that is going to wrap up our show. Who are we shouting out? What shout outs do we have this week? KT, who you shouting out this week?
I knew you were going to go to me first. Give me a second.
Okay, B. Jones, who you shouting out this week?
I got to shout out my daughter. And then another special person, but people going back to school, and I'm just excited, just happy for them, living out their dreams, out there grinding, accomplishing something. So and then I got to give a shout out to my wife, because about 6 months ago, I didn't tell a lot of people, but she made this purchase, and she purchased me a ticket. It's kind of cheating though, because it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. It's kind of Father's Day at one point, not Father's Day, anniversary, and then you flip it around, and then all of a sudden it becomes my birthday gift too. I don't know how that works, but I get the privilege of going. I get the privilege of going to New Orleans this weekend and watching my Bayou Bengals open up the season against Florida State University. I ain't get the suite like Sweetie Steinman, but I'm gonna be in that thing. Kevin, you want to ride? You want to ride with me, man?
That is amazing.
I'm excited about going to see my Bayou
I'll be
Bengals
all in
open up the
purple and
season.
gold just for that game.
Yeah, let's go, KT. Let's go.
Yes. I am so
right.
I love that.
Elena, who you shouting out?
I want to give a shout out to my triple double the ladies of Dresses and Salted Pretzels and Sports Life Talk South every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. You know, you know my heart, Ms. El Paso.
Shout out to them.
And then B. Jones, I will also be heading home to Southern Illinois this weekend. So,
everybody getting on that grill.
All in the home of the white squirrels, Olney, Illinois.
Oh, okay. All right, KT.
All right, so HBCU Go has struck a nationwide broadcast deal with CBS stations for the 2022-23 sports season. Their sports program will be available in 12 major cities. TV markets including 70% of the Black households and 60% of homes overall. So shout out to HBCU Go.
All right. Well, shout out to me because I did something that it's just a moment for me. It's something that I've never done before. I will make the announcements next week when it is actually official. And, but I'm very proud of myself. I feel quite
I'm proud of you too.
I feel like I'm just doing my thing here. And
that right there is that's huge. That's huge.
Also, hey, shout out to Elena for joining us tonight.
Yeah, shout out to Elena. Hey, can I make one more PSA?
Give me a dress.
Can I do one quick PSA?
She about to cook. And shout out to KT wife because she gonna cook too.
Hey, can I do one little quick PSA?
Yes.
Hey, representation matters. And I'm gonna say this. Every year around this time, hurricane season hits the Delta or hits the Bayou. And we always hear about the New Orleans Saints. We hear about the LSU Tigers. We hear about the Houston Texans. We don't hear about the HBCU schools. Representation 100% matters because now you got Deion Sanders who is making some noise and paying attention to some of these critical issues that have happened. This ain't the first time that these black universities, these predominantly African-American cities have been flooded. So, hey, it's important that we keep this movement going. And Kevin made me remember when he talked about the HBCUs that we need to keep these people in our prayers for one, but at the same point in time, let's keep hiring the right people so that representation can be seen out front. Because now that I promise y'all, Southern and flooded before.
Yeah.
I promise TSU done flooded before. So that's all I wanted.
All right, y'all. So peace out. We will see y'all next week. KD better be back or she gonna get rolled up. Elena, we appreciate you. Be on standby because she might be on probation.
We might have to get what we're gonna do is if KD don't come next time, we're gonna get the whole DMP. We got to get the whole DMP crew. We got to get Britt.
We're off next week, by the way.
Okay. Well, we need to get Britt and Miss El Paso too.
Yes.
All right.
I love you guys. And by the way, I'm sure B. Jones you saw, but Pam and Ms.Manhattan were on our year anniversary episode. So thank you, ladies, for being there. We love you.
Hey, well, real quick, tell the fans what you said about the Saints.
You're gonna have to go back and watch.
And on that note, Gemini, take us out of here.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.